Hi everyone, my name is Ranjit and you are watching Simple Shiksha. There is one thing that I know for sure, that the native speakers, they don't always use the same word over and over again. They have variety of words that they use while they are communicating in different situations. They use different expressions. And when we hear them, we feel like, how do I learn all these alternate words that these people are using? So I have made a list of these alternate words which you can use and replace the word very. Like for example, if you're using very beautiful, very big, very small, very tired, for all these kind of words that you can use these alternate words and you can diversify your speech. So the first one that I have in my list, that is very beautiful. Very beautiful can be replaced by three other words that I have listed there. The first one is charming, the other one is gorgeous, and the next one is stunning. Now it depends like when exactly are you using it and who you are using it for. For example, like in case if you want to appreciate someone's look, or if you know that there is a child who is looking beautiful, you can say, wow, you're looking charming. If you want to use it the same thing for a girl, you can say, you are looking gorgeous, or you look stunning.
You look stunning.
That's charming.
You are gorgeous.
Thank you.
Now the next one that I have in my list is very tired. Very tired is, again, we use it very often, but again, if you want to replace that with something else, we can say exhausted. Exhausted means that you are extremely tired. Maybe you have worked all day long and now it is the time for you to take some rest. And if someone comes back to you and says, "Now, can you do this? Can you do that?" And you can say, sorry, I cannot do anything else. I am exhausted.
I'm so exhausted.
The next one that I have in my list is very sad. Very sad, again, it's a situational thing. When we are feeling sad about someone, or when we know that someone is sad, that is when we use it. And how we can replace very sad is by using these two other words. We can say like, this person is heartbroken. So heartbroken is one word that we can use it. And the other one that we can use it, that is devastated. For example, if someone has lost his job, he has lost his wife, or he just broke up with his girlfriend or with anyone, and he doesn't know like what to do now. And then for those situations, you can say he's devastated. We all need to support him. We need to support him. We need to take him out. The time when we use devastated, and it's a very alternate word to use this. This is how we diversify our speech.
The truth is, I'm heartbroken.
Francis is devastated.
Now the next one that I have in my list, that is very surprised. Very surprised, we can replace this one with two other words. One is amazed and the other one is astonished. Amazed, we can say, for example, like you see something which you were not expecting and then somehow you see it and you say like, wow, I'm amazed to see you. I was not expecting you. Or we can say, I'm astonished.
I am amazed.
I do. Which is why I am astonished.
Now let's move on to the next one. The next one that I have in my list, that is very small. Very small means tiny. Tiny. Tiny is the word that we can use whenever we have to say like very small. We can say tiny. Like, she got me a very tiny piece of cake on her birthday. I was expecting a bigger piece, but she gave me a tiny piece. Other word that you also use, that is minuscule. Minuscule is, again, like that means like something very small, and you can say minuscule. Oh, that was minuscule. I was expecting something bigger.
This college is tiny.
The chances are always minuscule.
Let's move on to the next one. The next one that I have in my list, that is very big. Very big, we can replace that with 3-4 different words. The one is huge. Like for example, you go to a mall and you feel like, wow, such a huge mall. Or we can also say giant. Giant is, we use something which is bigger in size. We can say like giant. Like, she has a giant house. She has a giant car. Or maybe she has a giant computer. Whatever, like, you know, something is very big. You may not have seen it. The other word that you can use instead of using very big is massive. Like, I don't know if you have seen these things when you go to a shopping mall or maybe to any shop. Sometimes people write this on the banner and they say that there is a massive discounts on their products. Massive discounts mean that they are giving big discounts on their products for you to buy from their store. The other thing, there is one more word that you can use that again depends upon the situation, that is tremendous. Or maybe you were doing something but people did not expect that you will do it and you still did that. People can say, and they can appreciate you, that they can say, you have done a tremendous job. Fantastic.
This is tremendous work, Deputy. Impressive.
massive fines.
This is huge.
The next one that I have in my list that is very difficult. Very difficult means something is not easy to do it. So that's when you can use like very difficult. We can use it, there is no problem in using very difficult, but also like we have alternate words, that's what we are learning it today. So what we can use is, this job is demanding, this is not an easy job, this is not for everyone, like you need to put lots of efforts to do it, you need lots of attention, you have to focus on it, you really need to get down to what exactly you are doing it. Similarly, the challenging is one thing that you use. Maybe you are going to an office and you were thinking it will be all easy peasy and you will be able to get along with people working there, but that really didn't happen. So what exactly you found it hard to do it, and for those situations you can, instead of saying very difficult, you can say challenging, or you can also say it's demanding. For example, like you go to work in an office and you see your boss always asking for something, he always wants you to do this work, that work, and you feel like not working there, and if someone asks you like, how are you finding a job, or how are you liking your job, you can say this job is very demanding, like you have to do so many things at the same time, you are responsible for so many things, sometimes you feel like quitting that job. So you can say this job is very demanding, this profile is very demanding.
This is very challenging. You know how demanding my job is.
And as we are keep moving next, I would request you that if you have not subscribed yet, please click on the subscribe button and also click on the bell icon, so that every time when I will post a new video, you will get that notification on your phone and you will have the chance to improve your English on a regular basis, because I always post these kind of things on a regular basis and you can get benefit out of. I am also attaching a PDF file in the description. You can get access to this entire thing that I am talking about today, and you can download them, you can practice on them, and also if you are able to make new sentences that you can use in your daily life, you can write them down in the comment below. I will like it and I will try to respond back to those comments as well. Now let's move on to our next word that I have in my list, that is very simple. Very simple means something that you can replace that with basic, or you can also replace that with straightforward, or you can say that it is a piece of cake. Now a piece of cake is an idiom. In case if you would like to know more about the idioms, I have given a link in the description. You can click on that and you can watch that video also, or else you can also click on the I button and you will get access to that video where I have discussed about these idioms. So a piece of cake is also an idiom that you use when you have to say someone that this is very simple. You can say a piece of cake, and you can say it's very basic. It's basic thing that we need to know, that we should do. And similarly, we can also use the word straightforward instead of saying very basic. We can, instead of saying like very simple, we can say straightforward. Like this person is very straightforward. That means this person is very simple. He wants to keep things straight, and he wants someone to come with the simple things, like with the straightforward things. That's it.
This is basic English.
Pretty straightforward.
Piece of cake.
Now the next one that I have in my list, that is very smart. Very smart, we use it very often when we see someone is doing things smartly, and we can say you are witty. You are witty means like you are very smart, or we can also say intelligent, or there is one more word that we can use, that is brilliant. So all these three words which refers to towards a person wherein you want to compliment someone about their ability, about their knowledge, and you can use all these alternate words instead of always saying like very smart. You can say you are witty. You are witty means like you are very smart, you are intelligent, you are brilliant.
Hey, witty person.
As brilliant as he is.
Now let's move on to the next one. The next one that I have in my list, that is very important. Very important, we use again whether it's a document or there is something that we should take care of very well, or about any situation or about anything, or whenever we have to use this particular word, very important, instead of using very important, we can also say this is crucial. Crucial is the word which we can use in place of very important. The next word that I have is essential. Essential also means the same thing. Essential, crucial, they both mean the same thing. Or if you know something is extremely important and you literally can't make any mistake in doing that, then you can also say this is vital. Vital means like something extremely important and that needs more attention than anything else. So you can use that word vital.
He was a crucial part of this process.
Are they essential?
Now let's move on to the next one. The next one that I have in my list that is very interesting. Very interesting. You can replace that with either tempting. Now tempting is a word which, let me give you an example so that it will be easier for you to understand. For example, you get an offer from someone to go somewhere and you literally want to go, but still if you have to say no to that person, what you can say is, your offer is very tempting, but unfortunately I can't go because I have got to do so much work back at home. I really won't have a time even to move out of my house. But your offer is extremely tempting, or your offer is tempting. Tempting means it is very interesting offer that you gave me and I should go, but it's just that I'm not able to go. So you can use that word tempting. Other than this, you can also use fascinating or you can use captivating. They all mean the same thing. Tempting, fascinating, captivating, they all mean the same thing, that you are very interested. But again, like whether you, in case if you really wanna, if you are really wanna accept the offer that someone is giving to you, or if you really have interest in doing something, you can say this is fascinating, I'm liking it. Fascinating means like you are liking it, you have all your interest in doing that thing, you can say that. Or else you can also say this is captivating. That means it really gives you the chance to involve and give your commitment and whatever, like whatever that you want to do. Captivating, interesting, they all mean the same thing. So you can replace very interesting with fascinating, captivating, and tempting.
Sounds tempting. Very tempting.
It was really fascinating.
Is that captivating enough?
And the second last that I have in my list, that is very hungry. And the second last that I have in my list, that is very hungry. Now very hungry, you can replace that with, there is one common word that I have seen people using it all the time, and they say starving. Starving means like you are literally, you literally want to eat something, you are starving. This is one phrase that I have used many a times when I say like I'm starving to death. That means I literally need something to eat right now. I have been working all day, I haven't had a chance to eat anything, now I'm starving. I literally need to go to kitchen and I need to grab something to eat. So this is what we use, starving.
I am starving.
And the last, not the least, that I have in my list, that is very angry. Very angry means maybe you are angry at someone or someone is angry at you, or someone is very angry. In those situations you can use a word furious. Furious means the same thing. Very angry and furious, they both mean the same thing, that someone is extremely angry, someone is very angry. Or you can say the word mad. Like, why are you mad at me? That means why are you angry at me? Or we can say, are you mad at me? Or he's mad at her. You are mad means like you are very angry. Mad does not mean like you are a psycho or odd, but it's just that how you say it. The meaning of that sentence comes that way only. So the mad also we use when we know that you are very angry. Then we say, you are mad. I know you are mad at me. I know.
Yes, you are. You're furious.
Are you mad at me?
So this was all for today. I really hope that you have learned lots of new words today which you can use besides using very, and I will see you again in my next video with new topic, with something new which will help you improving your communication skills and your spoken language as well. Till then, thank you so much.